Welcome to Finding Purgatory, and today we're looking at Randonautica. Now, I've done a few of these myself, and I've always asked the question, is it real or is it fake? Is it possible that this app can make some weird stuff happen? Now, I'd have said no a few months ago, but after recently I've been to the woods, did a Randonautica with Paranormal Torch, check him out. We got followed and chased through the woods at midnight by two red lights. Now, I don't scare easily, but it scared the bejesus out of me. Anyway, so we're looking at some top 10 Randonautica videos. We're going to ask the questions, real or fake, and I'd like you to tell me in the comments what you think.
Randonautica is huge right now, but honestly I hadn't heard about the app before doing this video, so maybe you guys haven't either. How it works is that the app asks you what you're looking for. Maybe it's a cool picturescape, maybe it's something abstract like something that'll make me happier, or you just put in that you want an answer to an existential question that you have, I don't know. The app then generates a set of coordinates for you to go to, and you'll find what you're looking for when you get there, or so they say. You can either visit an attractor, a void, or an anomaly. An attractor is a spot the app deems has the highest concentration of quantum dots, whereas a void is the least. An anomaly is the strongest pick of those two different options. What is up, you guys? Hope you're having an awesome day. I'm your host, Avon Hassan, and welcome back to another video. Today, I have for you the top 10 scary Randonautica experiences on TikTok. Starting us off at number 10 are human remains. This one blew my mind. Oh my god. So TikTok user Henry went randonauting with his friends, and the coordinates took them to a beach in West Seattle. They didn't mention what intention they put into the app, so I don't know if their intention was to find something horrific, but that is what they found.
Imagine if they put in there, what's my intention? My intention is to find a dead body. And they strolled along and found a dead body.
Near the rocks under the bridge, the group found a black suitcase. Uh-oh. They obviously ventured down there to get closer and eventually opened the suitcase to find a huge garbage bag inside of it with this god-awful stench coming out of it. They were trying to poke it with a stick, and I mean, your mind goes straight to one thing. It's either expired food or a rotting dead body. There is no in between. The randonauts called the police, and when they came to investigate, they found human remains inside of it. Like, that is so messed up. I can't even wrap my head around it. And the police didn't just find that suitcase. They found a bunch more, meaning the person who was killed was also dismembered.
Open it. It was sweet. It stinks, y'all.
It washed on it.
Oh!
Is this real? Did Randonautica make this suitcase appear? How did they know there was a dead body in that suitcase, as in Randonautica? Hell if I know, but that's one hell of a bad luck.
Oh!
Coming in at number 9 is The Lady. This one was shared by TikToker Marlena Sanchez, who said she was playing around the app and decided to go to the location it gave her. Now, I don't know what she set her intention as, but it clearly wasn't anything good because it led her to a school parking lot. That sounds all well and fine, but there was a woman just standing loitering around the middle of the lot, and she had a knife. It's a knife. Literally, I was like, what the hell is this? The woman then starts chasing down the randonauts with her knife, and they make it back to their car just in time and end up escaping. Who is this woman? Why does she have a knife? What is happening? What was your intention?
Look, she literally has a knife in her hand and she was looking right at us. What the heck? Seconds later, we passed by again and she was not there. She disappeared. This app is weird.
At number 8, we have...
Now, for me on that one, I think that's just bizarre and coincidental. And more alarmingly, why is there a woman outside a school with a great big bloody knife? There's the bigger question.
Have the clothes. This one comes from TikTok user Killer Queen Bites, and she was out randonauting with a friend, and they had set their intention as seeing something cool, interesting, love, positive. So who would have thought they would have ended up in the place that they did? The couple was led to a very pretty lake, a bit run down, but still quite nice. And that is a positive, interesting thing to see, but then they just started exploring and going deeper into the area for fun. She said the vibe of the whole place felt ominous and off, like they shouldn't have been there. After going down the lake a bit more, floor, they found a really small sweatshirt and sock laying in the water, which was really bloody weird. There was also a rock nearby the clothes that had either a T or a Y carved into it, depending on which angle you were seeing it from. Maybe it was the starting letter of the person's name. Near that, they found this branchy enclave almost that had a shirt tied to it, and when they took a closer look, they noticed the splatters of blood on it. A sewer opening wasn't.
The bigger question has to be, are the majority of these Randonautica videos made purely for entertainment, you know, completely fabricated and made up, rather than, you know, finding a dead body in a suitcase?
Far off the area either, so this whole thing just gave me major Pennywise vibes. Like, who did you drag in there and kill? Filling at number 7 slot is The Call. This one's from TikToker Emily3, who got an anonymous call as soon as she got to the target location from the app. And apparently this has happened to a
Call from the app. Now, I've not heard of this one before. Have you heard of this? If you have, let me know in the comments. Has it happened to you?
lot of randonauts, not just Emily. Rumor has it that the call is an invitation to an alternate universe, so if you answer it, you're getting hologram there or zap there. I don't even know how you're getting there, but you're there. But if you're not ready for that, then don't answer the phone. Simple as.
Legend has
Would you answer the phone? I would.
it that's an invitation to an alternate universe. And if you're not ready for that, then don't answer.
Now, number 6 is Inside the Hole. So this one was shared by TikToker Jazzy83, and her coordinates led her deep into this trail in the forest. And while she was walking to the destination, she found a deflated balloon that said "Best Mom Ever." Now, I don't know if that was related to what they ended up finding, but I'm pretty sure it was because of the proximity, and because who the hell is having a Mother's Day walk that deep into the woods? It's weird.
In all fairness, that's a helium-lifted balloon, isn't it? So if someone let go of that balloon, lifted up, got in the sky, once the helium's had enough, drops down, lands in the woods.
Now, on the left of them, they found a huge white coffin just in the grass. Like, how the hell has nobody found this coffin before them? Like, that is screwed up. There are also holes on the side of the coffin, and the user literally takes you inside the hole. Thankfully, we don't see anyone moving in there or anything like that, so no one was, coffined alive, but I really didn't need to see inside the
Now, that's just bloody weird.
coffin, like, unnecessary. Coming in at number 5 is Jamie. This one is trippy if it is real, but the bit they're talking about wasn't actually recorded, so there's no way we'll know for sure. Anyway, this was from TikTok user Rag City, whose coordinates led them to some abandoned dirt trail. One of the randonauts called Jamie goes out to investigate with the flashlight from her phone, but rushes back before going too far. I would never be the one volunteering to investigate. Oh, hell no! I'm staying in the getaway car. Because even if you don't make it back in time, I'm going. Goodbye. Now, the person filming thinks Jamie just got scared, and that's why she came back, and she's like, no, it's because I heard Natalie call out Jamie even when the windows were locked. Turns out nobody in the car said her name, so it's like, what?
Yeah, but why would she run back? If she said that she heard her friends call her name out, why would she run out all panicky? That makes no sense. You just come back.
Intention did you put in for the app to lead you somewhere where someone is saying your name who you do not know?
You got scared.
No, because I heard Natalie saying Jamie even when the windows were locked.
No, I didn't say anything.
You didn't say Jamie?
At number 4 is The Bin. This one is utterly screwed up and comes from TikToker KennyB99, whose coordinates led them to an abandoned bin in a field. And I feel like a lot of people ask me what I mean. Like, if I'm at a fast food place or anywhere and I'm like, oh, do you have a bin so I can throw out my gum? And they're like, a what, sorry? And I'm like, a bin, a garbage bin, a trash can. And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, forget it. It's a bin. How do you not know?
Seriously? Do you not know what bin is? What do you call a bin? Garbage bin? Trash can? It's a bin.
Either way, the user gets there and there are flies everywhere and it smells horrible. They walk up to the dumpster to find it empty, but dried blood is smeared everywhere, on the sides, on the bottom. It's like, okay, whose murdered body was dumped here and left to rot? And is it not bizarre that the app is meant to take you to all...
Or, call me cynical here, bin, let's think, I'm cooking roast beef, minced beef, anything like that, packaging's got some leftover blood, put it in the bin, dripped on the can. More logical than a dead body.
These randomly generated places, but how they ran.
But I do like the fact that I'm cynical, even though I'm one of the people who got chased out of the woods by these two red lights from potential soldiers in World War II.
Randomly generating so many murder scenes. Something doesn't make sense. Filling Adam 3 songs.
Okay, so that can't be used from minced beef. That was a lot of dry blood, or what would look like dry blood.
What are aliens? I love some extraterrestrial going on. It's always somehow less scary than supernatural. Anyway, this was from TikTok user Blood Pixie, who set her intention as alien. She drove to the location, which was this grassy field, and you guys know that fields are always somehow alien related. And the trees by the field had Christmas baubles decorating them, which was super weird. And there was this wooden post nearby that had a literal yellow sign on it with an alien on it, which read Alien Zing. What is going on there? Is that like the alien, that Area 51, is that their like holiday house, their summer house? What is that? Now at number 2 are the
Yeah, that's not exactly freaky, is it? Anyone could put a sign up saying Alien Zing.
and this one comes from TikTok, it's Adrian C, and I don't.
Hang on. How is top 10, number 10, I found a body in a bag by the pier? Surely that'd be number 1, right? Unless number 1 is like a mass murdering cult.
know what he set his intention to, but let's continue. While following the coordinates, the app took the duo to some shady, forgotten beach 10 minutes behind this hill. There they found a Polaroid of someone's dog, and then Adrian's phone starts glitching out, almost like it was a glitch in the simulation. Something seemed to be interfering with his signal, and it only happened when he got to the coordinates. Then, out of nowhere, 3 men in masks can be seen coming towards them on some speedboat thing, and they're getting closer and closer, and the user starts getting worried about whether these men have guns or not. I don't know what his intention was, but clearly it wasn't anything positive if they're worried about being gunned down. Get the hell out of there.
Hello?
Hello?
And finally, at number 1,
Before we get to the last one, I'd like to thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. But could you do me one big favour? If you hit that like button, the ghost will appear. If you hit the subscribe button, I'll thank you very much. And if you hit the bell, you'll see more of my marvellous content. Let's get to the last one.
are butterflies. This one's from TikTok user Owen's Coochie. And he spends the whole day going to different coordinates with his friend. First they manifest red and yellow, and then they set their intention to butterflies. The coordinates brought the Randonauts to this trail they'd never seen before, which was weird considering they'd both lived in the area their whole lives. How do you miss something?
The trail just didn't appear. It's obviously been there forever. So they just didn't know it existed.
Like that. They start going down the trail, but the more they zoomed into the spot on the phone, the further away it seemed to get. They just weren't getting closer to it. They eventually got to this abandoned leafy lake area, and Owen gets a call from an unknown number. Aren't you glad you didn't pick it up, Owen? Yeah, God knows where your ass would be right now if you did. Then they happen on a bunch of animal skeletons and bones, and they realized the ground was covered with patches of fur. Was there some animal massacre here? How does this have anything to do with butterflies? This is not what I was expecting.
So it brought us to these trails, and we've lived in this town for our whole lives, and we had no idea there were trails here.
And that is it for today's video.
Alright guys, thank you again. Until next time, I will see you then.